What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and today I've got a team by a friend of mine who goes by Zeezus, and it is kind of an insane team. Here we've got Deoxys-Attack with Psy Spam, which is insane on its own, and Imprison Indeedee to even block opposing Trick Room. But then we got Choice Specs Chi-Yu, Tera Fire, In the Sun with Koraidon, and possibly boosted by the Helping Hand Indeedee or Fake Tears from Whimsicott. It's been a while since I've seen a Choice Specs Chi-Yu, so I expect this thing to do insane damage. Let's see if it can do that. On this team, we've also got a little bit of an unusual set on each of these mons. The Whimsicott, like I said, has Fake Tears and Encore with Covert Cloak, so you can get your speed control and you can just start messing around. But that doesn't pair very well with this Indeedee, because that's a different mode. This Indeedee's going to pair with Deoxys. You can start expanding force. Indeedee has no attacks, it's pure support. You just imprison their opposing Trick Room, Helping Hand your Deoxys, and follow me if there's some single target moves coming at Deoxys, because it's pretty squishy, but it can take one with Sash. And then the Koraidon's pretty interesting too with Assault Vest. This thing is built to take a lot more hits than a Koraidon usually can. It's still got the same usual moves, Tera Fire, Flare Blitz, Flame Charge, Collision Course, but it's also got Breaking Swipe. You can do some spread damage, you can lower some attack. Since you've got Assault Vest boosting your special defense, you lower their attack, you can take some even more hits, while also chipping down Sashes. And Flutter Main's just a Flutter Main. Have fun with that one. But anyways, let's jump on into these battles and see how much damage we can do with Deoxys and Specs Chi-Yu. Alright, we've got a rain match, of course. Kyogre Zacian, Swordfish, with Tornadus, which probably has Rain Dance, which is looking pretty bad. Raging Bolt, Rock Pawn, and Annihilate. Don't know if that would just be Scarf Final Gambit Annihilate. Could be. Okay. Deoxys is not the worst thing in the world, honestly. It's going to be slower than Ape. They're going to set up Tailwind, but unless they have Scarf, that's not too bad. They don't really have terrain control either. So what's wrong with Deoxys and Indeedee? If they want to go Tailwind, I can threaten Trick Room. Psychic Seed gives us tons of special defense. Expanding Forest can blast. We're going to bring Koraidon, because why wouldn't we bring Koraidon? And then, we don't have Sunny Day on Whimsicott. I feel like a Whimsicott lead would be pretty good here if we had Sunny Day, but Whimsicott is generally slower than Tornadus. Is faster than Tornadus, I mean. So that our Sun would go up and then their Rain would go up if we both click a weather move at the same time. So I'm a little bit leaning Flutter Main. Whimsicott's like okay for Tailwind matching. I think I will do Whimsicott. Yeah, I think it'll work. Most of our moves won't work on Psychic Terrain, well, half of them. At least not on their grounded mons. Oh, and they got a Sunsetter in their trainer card, so actually maybe we'll win the Weather War. Wouldn't that be nice? Kyogre Tornadus. Alright. Just gonna go for that. I don't mind that. Our Pressure comes out before Kyogre's Drizzle. They're not Scarf. You're gonna have to go Tailwind Water Spout. In which case I can Sash up and take 2 KOs, right? Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with that. What's the worst thing that could happen? There's Scarf Tornadus, Bleak Windstorm, Speed Drop on Deoxys, then Water Spout. I don't think that's gonna happen though. And no Tera from their end. I guess they get Tailwind up, so they have speed control. If I only take 1 KO if the Torn is Sash, I guess that puts us a little bit behind. But we're going to have our own Tailwind up now that Indeedee went down. Unless, I guess if there's Sash Tornadus with like Taunt, but they couldn't. Okay, they're not Sash on that. Perfect. 2 KOs. Deoxys just out here blasting. That means we also take weather control, but I'm not going to do that right yet. Zacian and Raging Bolt. Zacian would be faster than Koraidon. I think I need to Expanding Force Tailwind here. I could see this not working out. If they Assault Vest Raging Bolt and take out Whimsicott, that could be a problem. But here's a ton of damage for you. Hold this real quick. Looks like Assault Vest Raging Bolt. Oh, but they blade into Deoxys, which is nice. And they have Rising Voltage. Alright, that's not going to do much of anything. Problem is being Assault Vest. So if we had protected there, we stall out one more turn of their Tailwind. Then the next turn we go down and bring in Koraidon. We could have advanced this by one turn. They get a special attack boost. They would still have another turn of Tailwind. We were never going to get out of that. The problem is the Play Rough. I'm going Flare, might as well be Flare Blitz into Zacian. Plus Moonblast Raging Bolt, but I don't think that does it. Yeah, they just click Play Rough. This is a very fast-paced game here. Moonblast, yeah, with the Assault Vest on Raging Bolt, I wasn't able to KO it. But with that drop, and they doubled into Koraidon, that's interesting. Problem is, with this last turn of 2 more turns of Psychic Terrain and their last turn of Tailwind, I'm going to get outsped and Behemoth Bladed. Dang. Such an aggressive game. Alright, good game to my opponent. I'm thinking of ways I could have played that better. Getting through Zacian was always going to be a problem. I probably shouldn't have Tera'd turn 1. Anyway, good game. Alright, Arceus. Ooh, they've got Weezing. Alright, Arceus, Cali Shadow, Weezing, Chenpao, Grimmsnarl, Volcarona. Weezing is going to make it harder for us to get our Psychic Terrain. But we have knockoff on Deoxys, which is cool. We've got... I think we're going to need to utilize Fluttermane a bit. Simply having an immunity to extreme speed is pretty big. Koraidon isn't even that bad. Deoxys with Sash, Fluttermane. Getting Tailwind isn't going to be a big deal. I like Deoxys. Don't even hate Indeedee. I want Flutter and Koraidon. I'm wondering if I need the fish, though, to handle Shadow Rider. I could go Deoxys plus fish. Koraidon, Fluttermane. Yeah, because Indeedee isn't going to do as much. They're definitely going to want to lead Weezing so I can never get Psychic Terrain up. Ooh, cool shiny Arceus. Grimmsnarl, Chenpao. Okay. Double Dark Lead. think I want to send in Koraidon. It could be Spirit Break Deoxys. It could be... I don't think it would be Icicle Crash Deoxys. But I'm happy to protect Deoxys and just click Heat Wave for now. Choice specs, but Heat Wave is a fine move to lock into. What's the worst case here? Sacred Sword. I'm not ready to burn Tera on Chi-Yu though. I want the dark typing. I'd be pretty vulnerable to Sucker Punch the next turn anyway. They have Fake Out. They just go crunch into Deoxys. Okay. Let's turn up the heat. Go Koraidon. Heat Wave. If your Grimmsnarl has Fake Out, you're less likely to have Thunder Wave. If you are going for an attack, you're not putting up Light Screen, so Sun Boosted, Choice Specs, Heat Waves. You didn't bring Wheezing, it looks like, so I'll have my ability. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, Chien-Pao just protects. Not that surprising. Ah, Parting Shot. Fake Out Parting Shot? Do you not have screens? Who wants to hold this Sun Boosted Heat Wave? Arceus or Calyrex? I'm cool with either. Bring it out. The Wish Granter, Arceus. Love it. Bonk. And here, have some fire. Oh right, I forgot, this is Chi-Yu. It's not allowed to hit a move. I think the obvious play is Fire Tera, Flame Charge, plus Heat Wave. So I'm gonna go for it. If they're Choice Band Arceus, they probably just delete my Chi-Yu here. And then after Ice Spinner or Icicle Crash, I'll probably be in Choice Band Extreme Speed range again. Guess I could swap Chi-Yu into Flutter Mane here. They also have to be careful about my Tera though. If they lock Extreme Speed into Chi-Yu, Chi-Yu could be Ghost. Maybe they cover that with a Crunch. Looks like they're going normal Tera Arceus. So they're going for the KO. Must be on Chi-Yu. Huh. Not loving that. Hit Koraidon, please. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll live that. Your Life Orb. Icicle Crash misses. Fair's fair. Oh, into the Chi-Yu. Okay, so I think they might have been calling a Tera there. Or that's just their strongest move into Chi-Yu. Alright, now this Heat Wave's gonna blast. Go down. Ah, not quite. Burn! Burn! Chi-Yu! I love you! I'm sorry I said anything bad about you missing the other turn. Though if you hit the other turn and then KO'd it this turn, that would have been pretty good too. But whatever, whatever. I'll take it. They no longer have Chien-Pao boosting their damage. So can they even get the KO on Koraidon with Extreme Speed? They'll do half as much damage. Not boosted. I think it still gets it, if I'm being honest. There ain't nothing wrong with Breaking Swipe Heat Wave. Breaking Swipe could finish off Arceus, if I'm allowed to get it off. Could break a Sash on Calyrex if they have it. Alright, they do pick up the Koraidon. But huge damage into Shadow Rider will be nice. Plus we've got Flutter Mane. They've got a fake out Snarl. I don't really care. Astral Barrage isn't gonna take Chi. That did a ton though. Are you life? No, you revealed Life Orb. I can miss the Arceus. No, I hit the Arceus. Okay. You already used Tera. I can just bring in Flutter Mane. You're not going to be Thunder Wave Snarl, right? Fake out Parting Shot. It could totally be Thunder Wave, couldn't it? I should have gone Deoxys first. No, what I do is I protect, give up Chi-Yu. Then I have Deoxys and Flutter Mane in. Oh, they just fake out Chi-Yu. They never had Thunder Wave. Okay. That I can live with. We'll go Shadow Ball, and we'll go... I think Knockoff. Just in case they're like still Sash somehow, or we're holding Thunder Wave in secret. No, they're gone. Perfect. Get rid of whatever this Snarl's holding. Don't be Rocky Helmet. Covert Cloak, okay. Spirit Break into Deoxys, don't care. I mean, I care, it's 1 HP, but like, sure. I'm gonna use my physical attack on you. Spirit Break, Fake Out, Parting Shot. Is it not Thunder Wave? Take my speed back, please, I don't really need it. And then we can just throw Gleam, Superpower. That probably does it, but we'll get another hit anyway. We can only hit one of us at a time. Ooh, Gleam almost did it on its own. And goodbye. Nice. Good job, Deoxys. And Chi-Yu, mixed reviews on that one. Cool trainer card, though. Alright, we've got Kali, Ice, and Magearna here. Indeedee, Smeargle, Annihilate, and Urshifu. I've seen this before. It's the best thing I can do. I do have Imprisoned Indeedee. I guess that's worth something. If it was Safety Goggles Indeedee, it would be even better. Smeargle could just come out and spore me. But I am Tera Grass. I guess I could burn it there. You know what? That would be a nice surprise. Don't want to do that in front of Kali Ice is the problem. Because I would like to save that for Koraidon. I really think I lose this game if Trick Room goes up. They have their own Indeedee. Encore's not very effective. They've got 2 redirectors. I can put Chi-Yu in the back. Flutter Mane without Taunt doesn't do much for me here. I think these are the 4. The fact that their restricteds resist Psychic is a little rough. But I can't really afford a Koraidon lead, it would just get gambited. Same with Chi-Yu. Whimsicott is useless. And Flutter Mane, I mean, Flutter Mane's okay, but it doesn't do enough damage. I think Deoxys would end up doing more damage. But yeah, if I get no trainer card, well, let's see what the lead is. I'm not going to start playing ahead the first turn until I see what I'm actually facing. Okay. Magearna, Indeedee. They have the faster Indeedee for same speed. Here's our Psychic Seed. I believe they're safety goggles on that team. And Mental Herb on the other. Okay, so we're not particularly slow, but they're just... That's fine. We're a little bit of a slow Indeedee. No, not Trick Room. Imprison. I'm thinking just Expanding Force. It could very easily be a redirect from their Indeedee. So I'm just going to Expanding Force here. Magearna Protect. I don't hate that. Especially if this is Indeedee attempting to Trick Room. Because it can't redirect next turn. Whoo! That's some good damage! Critical hit. We move first this time, so they should be going for Trick Room. Yeah. Nice. Since we saw that damage on Indeedee, we know a Helping Hand expanding will take it. They gotta be going for Dazzling Gleam plus, I think their move was Psychic. So I kinda need that gone. So I need to go for the Helping Hand. I could follow me, the Psychic, but what's that get me? And plus this is extra damage into Magearna. Yeah. And they'll try going after my Indeedee, but I guess this powers up the Magearna to do more damage to my Indeedee. Doesn't really matter how much damage it does. I crit the Indeedee again. It doesn't really matter how much a special attack it has when it's hitting my Deoxys, because I'm going down to Sash. Really? Flash Cannon? Why not Gleam? Really, Gleam would have been fine there. Okay. There's Callie. And Callie is not allowed to Trick Room this turn. I think I just go Helping Hand, Tera Expanding Force. Tera Fairy and Tera Water on their end, I believe. Helping Hand, Terrastalize, get Blasting. I think the Tera might push this over the edge and take out the Magearna here, if they're going for an attack with the Magearna instead of Protect. No Tera, but I wouldn't expect a Tera. Okay, they do Protect with Magearna. But honestly, your horse isn't going to pick up Indeedee. Maybe with some chips you had been attacking Indeedee this whole time. That's huge damage into Calyrex. No, even if you would Dazzling Gleam last turn, that wouldn't have been enough. +1 Gleam spread, I'm at +1 special defense. Indeedee would still be around. Alright, next problem is that is Water Tera Magearna. I could go Koraidon and just Flare Blitz the Magearna. I could go... I think I'm gonna bring in Chi-Yu. What's their play? Their play has to be Protect Calyrex. Tera Water Magearna. Has to be. Let's Helping Hand the Chi-Yu and just rip Snarl. I kind of want to rip Dark Pulse here. But I'm going the mid-ground play with Snarl. I don't know if it gets the KO on Magearna, but it also covers if they don't protect Calyrex. And it might still get the KO. We are Choice Specs Fish. They did protect Calyrex. And also I didn't want to get locked into Dark Pulse and see whatever else they have in the back. Gleam should probably be able to take Indeedee now. Ah, 1 HP. Indeedee with 1 HP as well, let's go! Helping Hand, Snarl, good luck. I mean, not good luck, because this move has a small chance of missing, so please don't take luck from me. If I miss Calyrex, Gleam's gonna just destroy everybody. If I miss Magearna. If I miss Calyrex, it's at +1. The Lance would hurt. Can't Tera. I don't know who their 4th Mon is, though. I need to double connect this, though. They need to... They can protect Magearna. I'm not sure how much that helps them, though. They do go for that. Though this might just be an attempt to live with Calyrex. Or they just die. Chi-Yu! Chi-Yu, what is your move? Chi-Yu, what are you doing? That's 2 attack boosts for the Calyrex. 2 special attack boosts for the Magearna. They have a whole other Pokemon in the back. Koraidon cannot win from here. Unless Breaking Swipe can one-shot the horse. Chi-Yu, what was that? You only had 1 target! Breaking Swipe has 0 chance of KOing this Calyrex. But Koraidon has 0 chance of living a move from either of them. I don't see a win con here. I think it's fully locked up. I guess my best shot is Breaking Swipe crits the Calyrex and is somehow enough. I think even with a crit it won't do it. Let's see the damage. No, a crit wouldn't have done it. Chi-Yu! Why? Why? We would have been fine. Whatever their last Mon was, we would still have Indeedee. We could redirect, we could reposition to Koraidon, or just hit Snarl again. It might have even been Smeargle, which couldn't do anything. Ah, good game. Get a trainer card. Alright, we've got Swordfish, Zacian, Kyogre, Urshifu, Rillaboom, Amoonguss, and Chien-Pao. They have terrain control. They have weather control. They don't have much in the way of speed control, though, which is nice. Covert Cloak Whimsicott, we can just get Tailwind. No questions asked. But what would we do with that Tailwind? And would it be better to use Flutter Mane with Icy Wind as our speed control? Next to a Deoxys. Kinda need... I could do Flutter Deoxys with Indeedee in the back and just turn the terrain and expand whatever I want. Definitely want Koraidon. I feel like I want Chi-Yu, but with choice specs, I would need a speed drop on anything to do something. Heat Wave seems nice. If I had Sunny Day on Whimsicott, I would probably go that route. I think this is how I need to play it. Could I drop Deoxys for Chi-Yu? Deoxys works even in the rain is the thing. Chi-Yu is only going to work in the sun, and weather control could go either way. They don't have like a Tornadus or anything to set rain on top of their Kyogre. So we've got a fair shot. Ooh, Ninetales. Pretty. Speaking of weather. So we got a fair shot at winning the weather war here. Chien-Pao Zacian. Okay. I'm tempted to double protect here to bait out some sort of Tera. Or protect on their end. Because in a little bit I want to Icy Wind and Superpower somebody. The boost from Chien-Pao's Sword of Ruin could be nice. And we've got the faster Mons, so I feel like they might want to make a defensive play here. There's no Tera. Is there a Protect on Chien-Pao or something? They just ripped Sucker Punch. Plus Behemoth Blade. Gotcha. Okay. Well, go ahead, change it up. Icy Wind. Superpower Zacian. Dang it! Well, this time it's not a Sucker Punch. So I didn't get caught there. I was hoping they would go for a defensive play turn one so I could take advantage and know which one to Superpower. That would have been sick if I had caught the Chien-Pao there. Icicle Crash. We're gonna eat this? No. Okay. That's cool. I think it's Koraidon time anyway. I'm gonna Tera Fire. It's good defensively against both of those. I'm gonna throw a Flame Charge into Zacian just to be faster. I think I just protect Deoxys here. Kyogre coming in would make sense. It does. And a Tera. Really? Rain isn't enough for you, huh? Into water. Well, that's actually not so bad. Expanding Force can go a little bit crazy now. Question is there a chance that Scarf Kyogre? Alright, so Deoxys could have got a free hit. Here, have a Flame Charge. Definitely faster than Scarf Kyogre now. If they're not Scarf Kyogre, I could potentially double them. Pop Expanding Force now. Take the weather back later. I'm leaning that way. Indeedee, expand. I'm really hoping they're not Scarf on the Kyogre, but I don't know how much it would matter. Depending on if they go for Water Spout here, I guess. Because if I just lose Indeedee to a Water Spout, that's not great. Okay, Kyogre swaps probably into Chien-Pao. So the Collision Course there would have actually cooked. Oh, it's a Moongus! Bye, Moongus! Don't mind that. Zacian takes some damage before it can even move. Lovely. And you didn't bring Rillaboom, so there's my terrain, thank you. We got Sash over there, so we got Mons. Chien-Pao is here. How much do I care? Need to take a KO. And not lose a Mon. I don't think that's possible. I also have to make a call. I think it's gonna be Follow Me. Superpower Chien-Pao. Nice, nice, nice. Still have to worry about if Kyogre is Scarf or not. Because if it is Scarf, you can just Water Spout plus hit my Indeedee. And there's no way for me to get around that, really. I'd bring in Koraidon, it's low enough health and weak to water. It may be able to take one hit, but not a double up. Deoxys has 1 HP. It's never going to be able to do anything if there's Scarf Kyogre. So they can't be Scarf Kyogre. It's probably Scarf Urshifu if I'm being honest. So yeah, let's just go Helping Hand. Expand. No Scarf, no Scarf, no Scarf, no Scarf. It's on the Urshifu. No! Yeah, Behemoth Blade will more than do it. No! Single target Water Spout in the sun probably takes Koraidon as well. I guess we're Assault Vest. Let's say we somehow live the Water Spout plus Behemoth Blade double up. Or they could play Rough and Miss, or they protect Zacian maybe. I need to KO Zacian with Flame Charge. It's probably my way back into it. If that were to be possible. Yeah, 19 HP, we're not taking Blade. They clicked Play Rough. They could have missed. Alright. Oh, good game. Oh, and they crit. Yeah. Ah, Scarf Kyogre. No. I needed the Tailwind. I guess maybe I assumed it would be on the Urshifu. And that they would have brought Rillaboom. I'm surprised to see a Moongus. But anyway, good game to my opponent. Glad you got a good trainer card. Alright, Kyogre, Cali Ice with Mouse Hold. I'm kind of scared about what that's going to do. Farigiraf, Urshifu, and Fluttermane. Okay. Priority blocking. We gotta do Imprison Trick Room. They feel very much like a Trick Room team. The question is how to get around Mouse Hold just Pop Bombing. And I think that's Deoxys. We're gonna want Koraidon to change the weather on that Kyogre. Hopefully we can preserve our typing. It's going to be awkward playing around with what type Koraidon is. Not loving Whimsicott here. Flutter main is okay. They have their own Flutter main. They like have fast mode as possibilities. Is it fish? What's the spread here? No defense. It's probably fish. Can at least live a Glacial Lance. And I mean, the plan is to not let them get Trick Room anyway. So fish can outspeed a good section of their team and just start blasting. But I have to stop the Trick Room and I have to put up the sun. Then it can start blasting. Oh, good trainer card. Nice. Oh, just both of them? Okay. That's kind of scary, actually. As one is triggering before any other ability, as it does. Scarf Kyogre. That is a Scarf Kyogre. And what am I gonna do about it? Because if I swap in Koraidon, I could get Lanced. Helping Hand. Not Tera. Expanding Force? That's it. Here's Water Spout. Crits Deoxys. Alright, thank you for not critting Indeedee. Here, takes a big damage. Okay, Kyogre. Ooh. Kyogre is still around, which is very bad. But I can get faster than it with a Flame Charge. I just have to figure out what they're going to terrastalize their horse into here. Because Kyogre's has to switch out here. There's no way it doesn't. And I'm not going to lock Chi-Yu into a fire move when Kyogre's going to come back. So, Flame Charge into you. And probably locking Dark Pulse is my best bet. Should I Tera anybody this turn? If I fail to get the KOs, would they Trick Room? I think so. I'm gonna Tera for the boosted Flame Charge damage and click Dark Pulse. They're leaving Kyogre on the board, which is very interesting. The Scarf Water Spout is going to do nothing, and I can just keep doubling that slot. I mean, I guess it's super effective and there's Beads of Ruin on the field. So it's not going to be nothing. Alright, what typing is going to take a Specs, Dark Pulse, plus a Flame Charge in the Sun? Water's probably your best bet. Didn't need the Flame Charge then. This could be a Collision Course. How much? -0 damage. Love it. Got the boosted Flame Charge damage. Specs Dark Pulse, don't let me down. Come on, Chi-Yu. And also flinch. Oh, they just click Glacial Lance. That's beautiful. Oh, Chi-Yu, what the heck? That was pretty strong. 6 HP on Chi-Yu is a little annoying. Let's go Flame Charge. Kyogre this time. And finish off with Dark Pulse. Kyogre could easily swap. They could protect Water Spout again. Keep kicking at us. Calyrex swap is not what I expected. Into Farigiraf? Sure. He's trying to get some free damage with Kyogre, I guess. Cool with that. If they have... What's the last mon they could have that could cause a problem here? Psychic Terrain is up, so we don't gotta worry about priorities. They could have Flutter Mane in the Sun for speed boost, but we've got +2 on our Koraidon now, so we're faster than Booster Flutter. Boosters, yeah, it is booster speed. Don't think it would be Focus Sash. If it is, it's probably never going to break through Koraidon anyway. But if it's Focus Sash and takes out Chi-Yu, and I didn't attack the Calyrex, that would be a problem. But Chi-Yu is slower than Flutter Mane, so I have to hit Flutter with Koraidon. +2, we're definitely faster, and I guess they could be Scarf, but Flame Charge, Dark Pulse, come on. Don't be Focus Sash. It is Focus Sash. Moonblast into Chi-Yu. And high horsepower the Koraidon, am I right? Water Tera Blast. That's not very strong. There's a small chance we live that, right? Yes! However, now they just double in and we lose. Because Breaking Swipe won't hit the Flutter Mane. Okay, if Koraidon had attacked Calyrex instead there, we lose Chi-Yu, we take out Calyrex, there's a Sash Flutter, but with our Assault Vest, we probably could have taken any one hit from it. Now our best bet is them protecting something. More likely to protect the Calyrex, so I'm going to hit Flutter Mane, but they're going to just attack with both now. Water Tera Blast, they're probably Assault Vest Calyrex at this point. They were never a Trick Room team. That's so rough. Focus Sash Flutter Mane on a rain team? That's crazy. But I guess it can happen. Good game. Poor Koraidon. You tried so hard. I guess if I had realized it was Assault Vest and targeted it, I don't know. Still rough. Cool trainer card. And we're back. I'm gonna be honest, I think this Chi-Yu needs to be retired. As of filming this, the shiny Chi-Yu just came out, so I'm gonna recommend to you, go change out this Chi-Yu with the shiny one. This one, I guess, knows that it's old news, and it just doesn't want to cooperate anymore. But anyways, thank you very much for creating the team. Thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.